up and welcome back to my channel. I am the Mass Trans and you are watching me, baby. Now before we get today's video started, I just want to give a quick what's up to my peeps and a diabolical middle finger to the creeps. You know who you are. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. It is Friday. I'm up, I'm feeling good. I got some things to handle this morning, but I wanted to come and talk to you guys a little bit while I did dishes. Hold on, I'm going to turn this other light. So, I wanted to come and talk to you guys. I'm still nursing a cold, so you might hear me cough a few times, clear my throat, but it is what it is. But anyway, it's Friday. I got things to do. Why is this doing this? Hold on. Okay. So anyway, it's Friday. I got things to do, but before I did what I needed to do, I wanted to come and so we could have a chat about a couple of things. I want to talk about Ciara's new song that has people upset. I also want to talk about Chicken Boy and Groovin Gorilla out there shucking and driving, you know, and people are upset about it and calling for their accounts to be banned on. Are they on Twitter or are they on TikTok? Because I think the petition to have them banned is on Twitter, but I think that they're TikTok influencers. Correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe they're on both. But anyway, the Sambo have got Black Twitter upset. Black Twitter is like, we're not here for any of this. That right there, that effery, not in 2023. So Black people are upset and they're calling for these accounts to be canceled. People even went up on Cardi B because she sort of took up for them. And of course, people are always looking for a reason to attack Cardi B. So they went in and let her have it. So I'm going to give you guys my 2 cents on it, right? Because I see both sides of it, right? This is not the representation I want, if I'm being completely frank. If they said to me, okay, Mass Trans, we want you to choose a Black person to go out here in the world and be a representative for you and your culture, Groovin Gorilla and Chicken Tyrone, whatever his name is, they wouldn't be the people I would choose, right? No. What is it? Chicken Boy. Chicken Boy. Now, you know better, Chicken Boy, and you know better, Groovin Gorilla. Excuse me, you know better than to choose those names, but why? Like, why? I'm not going to even ask the why behind it, excuse me, because there is no logical reason other than money, right? Like, some people on the internet have really figured out how to monetize stupidity, right? They figure out how to monetize ignorance and how to play to an audience that is ravenous for ignorance and stupidity. There are a lot of people out there who crave it. And honestly, in today's day and age, with everything that's happening with the economy, with the cost of eggs, I'm going to keep complaining about the cost of those eggs. With the cost of eggs, the cost of gas back on the rise, it looks like it's come down a little bit in the last week. I can see why people might need a little escapism, so to speak. And so where this might come into play just off the heels of, you know, C-19, a lot of people are still sort of, you know, trying to find things to make them smile. And so while I don't necessarily, this stuff doesn't make me laugh, I don't find it entertaining. I find it disturbing. When I watch Chicken Boy eating, it took me back to, do you guys remember the David Hasselhoff video when he had the burger and he was drunk? And that's really what it made me think of, which shows you that white people can do ignorant stuff too, right? That wasn't, but you know what's interesting is you don't see white people up in arms like, oh my God, he's an embarrassment to white people. And that's kind of my thing, right? There's a part of me that feels like, get out of here with all of this shucking and jiving. Like, what are you doing? You look crazy. You look stupid. Like, what are you doing? But these are people in a lot of instances that really have no marketable skills. I said it. I said what I said. These are people who, were it not for TikTok and social media, they might be, you know, someplace destitute with a sign, you know, we'll eat chicken for food. Chicken Boy in particular. I don't know what his educational background is, but just anyone who's willing to make themselves look like that for a buck, like, you couldn't possibly have other options. I'm just saying. But back to my original point, I honestly feel like we care too much about what white people think. And that's the part of me that really turns a blind eye to this behavior. It's because it's like, listen, I know that Black is not a monolith. And what is true for some is not true for all. And I would hope that in 2023, white people, Asian people have had enough exposure to Black culture to know that we come in many different flavors. You know, some might be a little ratchet, some might be a little bougie. You know, some might fall right there in that sweet spot. You know, so I don't necessarily get concerned when I see this. First of all, I think it comes down to an intelligence thing. I think any person who has 100 brain cells or more left is not going to watch this. You're going to see this and be like, what's next? What's next? I'm not going to watch this. But for those who find it entertaining, it's not a reflection on me. Because I'm me and they're them. So I don't take it personally. So I wouldn't necessarily call for them to be boycotted. And I find it interesting, right? The things that some people want to boycott and the things that some people don't want to boycott. Here I come with my trans stuff, y'all. So y'all gonna have to listen. I'm just saying, Dave Chappelle can say some crazy, outlandish things. And people will be like, oh, y'all need to quit. Y'all too serious. You guys are too sensitive. You need to calm down. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. But a man eating fried chicken and a man dancing, poorly, because to me, I don't even care about him dancing, it's just like, but if you're gonna dance, cut a rug, sis. And what he was doing just wasn't getting me where I needed to go. So I'm more critical of the technique more so than him dancing in public. I don't have a problem with that one as much as I do with the whole chicken boy thing. But we have to get beyond this thing. Like, why would I, as a black person who enjoys chicken and watermelon, deprive myself of those things because of what white people may think? Why? White people eat chicken and white people eat watermelon. And the one thing I know for sure is they don't give a damn about what my black ASS thinks about them eating chicken and watermelon. They're going to eat it and they're going to enjoy it. Now, I've never eaten chicken and watermelon at the same time. But so what? Watermelon is a healthy snack. That fried chicken, on the other hand. That fried chicken, we might want to take a break on that. But I'm going to enjoy what I enjoy. Life is too short. Life is fleeting. You could be here today, gone tomorrow. And the last thing I want to do is meet my maker thinking to myself, man, I hope I made those white people proud of me. Sorry, that's just how I feel. And I don't care about what black people think about me. I don't care about what straight or cis heteronormative people think about me. It's my life. It's my choices. And because I'm in control of me, I don't have time to worry about what someone else's choices are. And so if you want to shuck and jive and be an embarrassment, like if I was in his family, I might feel a different way. Hold on, you guys, I'm gonna grab a Kleenex. Okay, I'm back. If I was in his family, I might feel a different way, but because I'm not, I don't care. And maybe he's getting paid off of it. Who knows where these sort of things will lead to? Maybe Groovin Gorilla, may wind up in the next Magic Mike film. I don't know, but I say this in closing. I get why you're upset, but I don't get why you're upset, right? I wouldn't be upset. I would watch it. See, this is the thing about me, and I wish more people could adopt this. I watch something and think to myself, he looks crazy as hell. He is samboing, shucking and jiving, his life away. And then I would go about my day. Like, I would have the thoughts that some of these people are probably having. I'm not going to lie and say I wouldn't, because I would. But it would end at that thought. It would not consume me to the point that I want to petition. It wouldn't consume me to the point that I wanted to leave a comment. It just wouldn't consume me. It would be a thought, but it would be a passing thought. In one ear, out the other. Like, I don't have time to hold on to stuff like that. So, and I feel like when you talk about it, you really give a platform to it. When you feed things, they grow. And so the more we talk about it, the more it grows. But anyway, the last thing I want to talk about before I get out of here is Ciara. So y'all mad at Ciara, right? Y'all mad at Ciara for trying to create an anthem for single women. Black women in particular are upset at Ciara because she, as a married woman, is making single woman music and talking about and celebrating being single. Excuse me. I'm convinced that people just want to be upset. I'm convinced. I read comments like, Ciara, leaves us with this music and then goes home to her man, and, some of us want somebody to take care of us, and this whole soft life thing has got a lot of y'all's brains twisted, right? First of all, let me say this. And if your feelings are hurt, they probably need to be hurt, okay? All you women out here looking for a man to take care of you, remember this. The man giveth and the man taketh away. I think any woman, Ciara included, who would lean on a man in 100% confidence. And maybe I just haven't been in love to that degree. I've had some men that I've loved. I've had men that I've cared about. But I'm always planning for the what ifs of life. And so when Ciara makes a song about single women, because her audience isn't comprised solely of married women, so she can only sing about kids, play dates. Like, y'all gotta stop. Y'all really do. Let this woman be an artist. Artists create. I believe like Stevie Wonder and a lot of artists back when apartheid was happening were singing songs like "I'm not gonna play in Sun City." They weren't there. They weren't living that, but they protested because they believed in the abolishment of apartheid, and so they expressed that through their art. No one is saying, well, you're not in South Africa, you don't know the struggles, you can't do X, Y, and Z. Artists are allowed to be expressive. Ciara has been a single mother. Granted, she's not. And I'm going to tell you one last thing, and this is what I was going to say. It's going to hurt some of y'all feelings. Read your comments, right? Because I read these comments, and some of these people are just unpleasant. The energy is just like, you know what I mean? Get that out of here. Get that juju up out of here. Some of y'all's energy is so toxic, and you can't even have the presence of mind, the wherewithal to look internally, right? And the fact that you see a Ciara song as the problem and not you as the problem tells me that that's why you're single. That's why you don't have a life partner. Who wants to wake up to that? Who's thinking to themselves, I want to wake up to a bitch every morning, a complaining, nagging, unhappy being every single day? Who's thinking that? I want to, because those comments are coming from a bitter person. I'm sorry. Happy people don't write comments like that. And being single and unhappy are not synonymous. You can be single and happy. Some people are there happy, and you can be married and miserable. And see, that be the thing. You guys are looking at Ciara's marriage and talking about all the things that she has, but you don't know all the things she's sacrificed to have what she's having. You don't know all the compromises that she's made. You people like to cherry pick the good parts of a life, but you don't know what's going on behind closed doors with Ciara and Russell. You don't know what struggles they're having, what challenges might exist in their marriage. But you have convinced yourself that Ciara has something that you deserve. And if you want to deserve, if you feel like you deserve it and you want to go get it, step one to going to get it is to stop being so angry. Stop being so bitter. Stop. Take a social media detox, right? Get your spirit together, get your juju together, and then come back and leave a comment. And if you find yourself writing something bitter and single at the same time, make sure that you draw the correlation between the two and connect those dots and realize that maybe this is why you're single. Anyway, let Ciara be great. And if you're single, you be great too, right? And don't look for a man to be your savior when you have the power to do it. I know that there is this sort of rebellion against a strong black woman, and not all black women are strong. Listen, being able to put food on your table does not make you strong. It makes you alive, okay? Being able to put a couple dollars in your pocket does not make you strong. So I don't know that there's the pendulum is swinging so far in the opposite direction that, there's sort of this pushback against a strong black woman that people think that, being passive or diminutive or demure is somehow the answer to, the strong black woman. No, you can still be soft, but still be a hustler, okay? You don't have to choose one or the other. It's like, you can, if you want a certain type of man, you can't have hunger or passion anymore. Girl, get out of here with that. Anyway, people, please do me a huge favor. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, in closing, ask yourself this one poignant question. Why be bitter when we can be better? So let's be better together. I'm the Maz Trans, and I'll talk to you guys again in my next video. Bye-bye.